It's day 2 and our last day of Brimfield's Antique and Flea Market. Is it possible to see every booth? How does this haul compare to last year? Let's find out. It's day 2. Good morning. Are you excited to go to Brimfield? Oh, she's so sleepy. It's day 2. We are headed to the south side of the street. Even though we didn't finish the north side, we're going to try to go back and do some of that sometime today. I'm not sure. It took us so long to get through the other side yesterday that we are going to try to skip some stuff on the south side that might not be something that we're interested in, you know, instead of trying to hit like every tent, just being a little more, I don't know, critical, discerning, so that we can get through as many as possible. It's almost 8:30. It is a little quieter today and a little rainy. You can see those ladies up there have their umbrellas. We're all decked out. It's a little cooler as well. Here we go. There are hundreds of vendors to visit, so we are going to be strategic and focus on the booths that contain things on our wish list. I'm looking for a large seashell and a small copper colander with brass feet. Ed is looking for records, and I don't really remember what else. We also want to hydrate more in the hopes that it'll give us energy throughout the day. Coco's eager to get to something. Horses.
Everything in this tent's on sale, so let me know if the chest.
15 for this.
15.
Coco's bumping my hand.
I'm gonna have to.
Look at all the dining chairs over there, Ed. A lot of glassware over here.
Then I would need to be able to research it to figure out what can I get for it. Yeah. You know, I'm definitely not paying $500. I guarantee you that. Yeah. And she's probably not going to be happy with whatever I would offer her. So, because she's thinking, you know.
Oh, miss. Don't cry. He's just down the way. Over there.
Just going to hit you back. Thank you. Well, if you're to see a frame, you will.
It's nice because you can buy fair. It's not really expensive. They're obviously expensive pieces, but it's like reasonably priced. Rumi has some, right? Yeah. Above her fridge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Do you want me to take a picture with your phone? Or my phone?
Is there a mirror out there, Bob?
I'm gonna ask Katie.
There's a mirror right out there.
Okay. Thank you. That would be helpful.
I like this still life too. You do? It's Coco's new bed. Do you want that for your bed? How cute. Wow, she'd really be the most spoiled dog on the planet. Like, what if a door knocker or a towel holder? You know, you slip your towel through there. It's kind of cool.
Very little.
It is. That's nice. How much is that? $249. This is $170. It's not that bad, but it's got some damage to it. I'd say. These chairs are cool looking. They look really familiar. I've seen these somewhere. How much are they? I don't know. Probably a lot. 45 on that little one, 49 on that little guy. Those over there, literally the same ones I have. Alright, I think we're done. We're headed back. Look at just that field, that's maize, and pretty much emptied out yesterday. But it's still pretty busy today. It was supposed to be a big rainstorm, never came. We stopped to pick up some food before we drive home. After taking a little break to eat and chill out, we started our drive back. I'm not sure if we actually got to every booth at Brimfield, but we definitely visited the majority of them. I'm not sure if we'll go to Brimfield again this year. Normally we go in September, but we have a thrift trip planned for August, so it might be too much to squeeze in both of them. Once Coco and I get home, I'll clean everything I bought and show you my haul. I think it's the most me haul. It feels very influenced by my trip to California and French country because of the video I made a while back. Here is the first piece I got at Brimfield. I'm trying to remember where I got this one. I think it was at I think it's the Nomadic Trading Company. I'll insert the correct vendor here, but I picked up this piece. I like that it's chipping. I like that it's imperfect. Do you see how it's got like some blue paint coming through? It just felt very me. Next up, I think I've talked to you guys I've talked to you about how I am doing a bedroom makeover. I have a shelf that I've been looking for brackets for. The shelf is left over from redoing my closet, and I wanted to take this last shelf that I didn't have space for in the closet and use it in the room somewhere. So I've been looking for some vintage brackets, and I found these. It's the guy, I feel like I always go to this guy. I've shown him many times. You saw him in day one of the video. So I got these brackets. They looked kind of French to me, but simple. A lot of the ones that I found are really ornate looking, and a lot of the ones online didn't look very solid, but these are probably cast iron. So I think I'm gonna put them up like this part on the wall, and then this part with the shelf. I got these two brass candlestick holders. I already shined them up, and I'm gonna list them on my Poshmark. They're solid brass. I think they're from Ethan Allen. Yeah. So these will be available if you want them. Another item that will be available are these brass candlestick holders. They were in really rough shape. I dug them out of a bin. The vendor said she wasn't going to clean them, wasn't going to bother polishing them. So she felt like she gave me a little bit of a deal since I'd have to do a lot of the work. I'll insert some images of what they looked like before. They cleaned up so well. They look so much better than when I got them. I really thought that maybe they had rusted and that I wouldn't be able to fix them, but yeah, it came out really nice. They have these really pretty designs on them, made in India, solid brass. These are really pretty. They should be listed unless I decide I'm keeping them, but I think that I'm going to list them. This is a me thing. The same guy that I got the brackets from, he has tons of knobs, whether it's knobs for your sink or drawers, doors, whatever, he's got them. So I picked up 2 different sizes because I was looking to replace the ones that are on my secretary. When I got her, she had one that was missing. So it's kind of a lucky accident that he had 2 wooden knobs. He had a lot of different knobs, but I picked up 2 different sizes, hoping that one would work. I wasn't planning on getting knobs. It just happened that I found them. Another thing I wasn't planning on getting were 2 spoons. I'm definitely doing some kind of coastal thing mentally. These remind me of shells with the scalloping on them. I'm looking to replace any plastics in my home with metals. So I have like scoops for coffee and things like that I'm looking to get rid of the plastic. And why not bring in something pretty and silver? Here's a close-up of the other one. I cleaned these, polished them, cleaned them again. There are a lot of people selling silver at various prices, especially if they clean them and curated them. Those tended to be more expensive than if they were kind of in rough shape. I also got this piece. Obviously I really like the ocean. I didn't even notice this about myself, but I think Ed pointed it out one of the first times he came over. He's like, oh, you really like the ocean and the beach. I was like, what makes you say that? And he was like, all your art that's about the ocean. And I, looked around and was like, oh, I actually have quite the collection. It just makes me feel at peace. So I really liked the frame on this and obviously the art. And then I think these last 2 pieces, if my sister is watching, you need to skip ahead maybe 2 minutes. So skip ahead. But you can let my nephew keep watching. He won't spoil my secrets. So my sister, I ended up thrifting a marble lamp for her last Christmas, and now she's like obsessed with them, just like I am. So she was like, can you get me another one? Well, this was the first one that I found. This is kind of a baby lamp. If you look at it in relationship to the vase or that lamp, she's a little bit smaller, so she's more on the baby lamp side. Personally, I think my sister already has enough baby lamps in her house. So I don't know if I'm going to give her this one or if I'm going to sell it or if I'm going to keep it. But when I saw her, I just felt like I couldn't leave her behind. I already polished up the brass top a bit. I don't know if it works, so I will test it and I'll show you guys. Do you want to rewire it? Probably. Now, speaking of rewiring, we are gonna have to rewire this one, but look at this one. Look, oh my God. Are you dead? I mean, I'm dead. When I saw her, I didn't gasp, but I definitely did that thing where I was like, boom, and like popped right over. So she's marble. This is the one my sister's definitely getting. So if you're watching this, Malaya, and you didn't skip ahead, it's your own fault. You'll have to wait until Christmas though, but look at how pretty she is. The white is so white. Look at that pretty veining at the bottom. I just, like, if I didn't have ones I loved already, I would keep her for myself. Look at the veining here. She's just, I think she's just so pretty. Again, I can't, you know, there is no outlet that has been snipped. I don't know why, but, yeah, so I'll have to rewire her. I mean, I'm so happy about this one. I'm not going to say the price in case my sister's watching and didn't listen. What else can I tell you? I don't know, that might be it. Let's style. Okay, so this is the one that I bought at Brimfield, and this is the one that came off. Look at the match. I mean, that's very, very close. You're not going to notice from that far away, and it will not bother me that they're slightly different. All right, let's try the screw that was there before. Great.
Oh, look at that, babe. Look at that. Look at how beautiful this is. That is so cute. This is kind of darling.
This lampshade is from the sconce that used to be in my bathroom that my dad knocked off the wall, and the base of it shattered. So I had just been storing the lampshade in my closet. And I mean, it kind of works. Does it kind of look funny? A little, but I kind of like that. So now it's the moment of truth. It's plugged in. Does she work? Oh, thank God. Okay. Yay. Now where am I going to put her? I showed you a few ways that I'm using these items, but you'll have to wait for my bedroom makeover to see the paintings and brackets. If you missed my day one video or last year's tips and tricks video for Brimfield, they are on my Thrift and Antique with Me playlist. If you liked this video, give it a like and subscribe to see more content like this. As I say this, the Knicks have advanced to the next round, and not that any of them watch my channel, but if you guys believed in yourselves half as much as your fans do, you'd be limitless. So shoot those threes, get good looks, for the love of God, talk to each other, and keep keeping it classy, especially when others don't. I'll see you next week. Bye!